chat, the comments. Right.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
We already have a guest here. Hey, Charles, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing? I'm loving the hats.
Great. Thanks. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Christmas. It's next week, but yeah, we felt like for the Christmas stream to have this fitting hat and sweater in my case.
It is the time. It is definitely the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we decided to give some Christmas presents to some viewers as well.
Oh, so, pretty cool.
I think we had to dress up properly, right?
Santa's little helper, I'm not sure. Depends on how the head is.
That is great.
It's a bit silly looking. So let's see who's in the chat as well. Franz is here as well. Hi, Franz. And I'm not sure if Les is still around. He wrote half an hour ago.
So maybe he'll come and go. He may be driving or something. So.
Ah, all right. Okay. And maybe he's lurking.
Yeah, he's often using voice to text, right?
All right. Okay. Is the screen big enough for you?
Yeah.
So we can see the chat. We're still adjusting. It's. Do you hear us okay? Is the volume all right?
The volume sounds great. I'm not sure how I'm coming across on your end, but volume from you guys is fantastic.
All right. Yeah, yours too. It's fine.
Totally fine, yeah.
Crystal clear.
Perfect.
Hi, Julia. Les also said it sounds fine. Great.
Hello there.
Great. So we have
a
surprise guest.
Johnny Boon's going to pop by. That's why. Very cool.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
We have a surprise guest today. Charles, we're honored that you're coming on our show. Thanks a lot.
No, thrilled to be here.
Yeah, thanks for making the time. Martin just said me 5 minutes ago, like Charles would have time and would be able to join. I said, sure, jump in. So, what time is it now in Texas?
In Texas, it is 2:03.
Okay, so 2 p.m. All right, so finished with work already, or
no? I am actually at work, and I moved my lunch around so I could be with you guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then I've got a 3 o'clock meeting I've got to be in. So.
All right. Okay. Cool. So
today's topic we thought would be great to talk about. What can you give as a Christmas present to a guitar player or musician friend?
Yeah, there are plenty of options, I would say.
Yeah. Number one, you can never go wrong with a tuner.
True.
You can never go wrong with a tuner. You never have enough of them as a player.
Yeah, I think we saw it on Les's stream. He had this. Was it the Boss one as well? But one that's rechargeable. No, or was it the Snark?
The Snark, the new Snark.
The Snark.
You need the Snark. You look
but I have the Boss one.
Hey there, Les.
I have the Boss one, which is also you can also charge it with a micro USB cable, and I think that's pretty handy. So you don't need those batteries.
Yeah,
those tiny ones.
I use an app on my phone that I used to use when I was taking violin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there are so many tuner apps. That's I'm having the Fender one. Fender is it called Fender Tune? I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, Fender Tune. That's also not too bad.
The one that I'm using, I think that does not exist in the Android store anymore. I use the Guitar Tuner Free as an app.
Oh, okay. Is that the green one? Guitar Tuner, like the...
No, like tuner. Just tuner. Properly written.
Okay.
So, looks just like this.
Very old school. Yeah, Philip had another... another gift idea. A new guitar is always welcome as well.
Oh,
yeah. to give to someone else, of course, but it's it comes to the budget. How much
I'm honestly not so sure about really a guitar, because you have to know what the other person likes for a guitar. I think this is something really personal.
Yeah, it depends. If you know the person and you know what they're looking for, yeah. But you have to even know down to color.
Yeah.
I would know what to give you. What kind of guitar? V-shaped, 50s neck, something like that.
Yeah.
Not too crazy with the colors.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's pretty personal. And yeah, you I mean, if a family member would buy a guitar, I would maybe have a wish list to have like guitars I'm interested in, because otherwise, I don't know, it would be pretty tough to find the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think my wife would pick out the right one for me. I went into Guitar Center with her the other day before yesterday actually, and went in to get a guitar cable. So I needed another one and some strings, because I wanted to get a set of hybrid strings to put on my PRS SE. And so I went in there and I saw a Gretsch on the wall, and it had a Bigsby on it. And it was all over from there, right? So, I sat there, we took pictures, and I played it for a while. And then I went over to the used wall in the same Gretsch with it's like Ben's Gretsch, right? But in green.
Oh.
That same Gretsch, and it too had a Bigsby on it. And I was like, and it was a great price. It was like $389, and I was just in love. I've never had gas like that before, and I was trying to talk her into let me get it. It didn't work out too well, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just come back tomorrow and I'll sell some gear. I'll sell a couple amps and a guitar, and I'll be able to get enough for it. And so I did. I went back yesterday with my 2 amps and a guitar, and to trade them in, and the Gretsch wasn't on the wall. It had sold it like an hour before.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. That's a bummer.
But let's hope you have the same fate as Krenar had.
Yeah, your story reminded me a lot of what happened to Krenar. He was also trying to sell off some of his gear. He put it on it's like Craigslist, I would say. Yeah, it's Willhaben in Austria. You can put your stuff there to sell it locally, but yeah, he didn't manage to raise the cash, and then the guitar was gone. Then he was in Vienna, and he was at the big music shop there, and then he found the exact same guitar there. So it was a happy ending for him to find the real guitar, or the guitar he was guessing for in Vienna.
And that one even fit him better because it had a slightly thick neck, and he preferred that. So
yeah, this one was exactly what I'd been looking. It was the Gretsch, but it was in the right color. It was in that that green color that I absolutely love, and it had a Bigsby on it. And I'm like, that was it. I was like, I don't want it in another color. I don't want it in, it was.
Yeah, maybe you find one on the used market.
And and the thing was, I had the opportunity to buy one without the Bigsby on it about a couple months ago, but didn't want to pay the price the guy wanted for it, and probably could have gotten him down. But that was about the same time I was starting to round up parts for the tele build, and so I was like, I can't spend that much money together. And it worked out good for me that it didn't work out, because I would have had to sell the Electrar over there, and I really didn't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you'll find one on the used market. But so you want a Bigsby tram. That's what you want, not the Duesenberg.
I wasn't, I'm gonna get a Duesenberg for my 338. That's definitely gonna have a Duesenberg on it. But it was on a Gretsch. It's got to be a Bigsby.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Snark 2 and the Unitune are the ones that Les is giving away.
The Unitune was really cool. The Unitune was the one I was interested in.
When's the next giveaway? Is it this night?
Yep.
I'm sleeping. I'm not sure if you're sleeping.
Probably this time, yes. I have a lot of work to do right before Christmas always. So.
Yeah, it's very busy. Les wrote Johnny's in the back. Hey there, Johnny. In that case, thanks for checking in as well. So, Christmas gifts, tuners. I would definitely agree. I think pedals are a cool gift because they have this nice size usually.
Yeah, pedals can be a good gift, especially if that person has hinted, right? You know, if you know what they want, then it's a good gift. I don't think you can go wrong with a good cable either.
No,
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Then there is the next thing, which I think you never can go wrong. These are tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quality tools.
Especially quality tools.
The ones you ordered at SteelMac, right?
Yeah. So
files and stuff.
I think this is a good point to go on to our, I don't know how you call it in English, when
even those,
give the presents to
the
others.
music Nomad tools are really cool too.
Yeah. I have a couple of them. I have this octopus, it's called. Different sizes here, and you can take this part out. It's pretty handy. And they have a lot of cool tools. I like their cleaning stuff as well.
I like the little toolkit that comes in the box where it comes with the ESP kind of tool on it and all the bits.
Yeah. The toolkit.
Because that's a pretty reasonable price, I think, for what it is.
So, Martin, you wanted to a segue too?
Yeah. To the thing that we are giving away. Charles, hit me up. And I will give you one of those. Do you know them?
No, I do not.
I need to get a guitar so you can demonstrate what it is.
These are the string stretcher. You are the top commenter of our channel.
Yeah. Number one commenter. So I will go and buy one for you as well. When you restring the guitar, obviously you have to stretch the strings, right? And what you normally do with the fingers, you can do with this tool. You get it in there, give a little pressure on the back, just up the neck, back down, tune it back up once more, and everything is stretched.
It's
much faster than
is there something on the bottom of the tool so it doesn't scratch your maple fretboard?
Yeah, it's just plastics.
Oh, okay.
So and it's rounded on this end as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So you just take it in 1 or 2 times up and down, and the strings are stretched without hurting your fingers. And
where did you find this again? Was it on SteelMac as well?
I found it on SteelMac. Yes.
It's unfortunately it's not available to buy in Europe. You can only import it from the US. And Martin was telling me about this, and I said, I don't need that. I can use my hand. I don't need a tool for that. But then he ordered 2.
No, it happened this way.
Was it different?
I made the order, and that one got lost on the shipping.
You didn't order 2. You got 2.
After, I think, 2.5 months, I told SteelMac the order is still not here. It says it's still in the US. What's with this order? And they looked it up, and just a few days later, they contacted me again. They also think it's lost. They're sending me the same order once more. I've ordered it then express. And I think a week later, the order I've ordered as express later on and got for free arrived. And the second order just came here 2 days later or something like this. So I had 2. And I gave one to Lukas and kept one for myself. And he said, what do I need this junk for? Yeah. And
I feel a buddy review coming on this thing.
Maybe review his string stretcher. No, but I didn't think it would be useful. But really, it doesn't have anything to do with having locking tuners or standard tuners on your guitar. It's really, you always have to stretch your strings. Otherwise, if you're playing, it's out of tune, tune up again, play for a couple of minutes, out of tune again. And with this thing, it's just a much faster process. It's much easier.
Well, I could have used that today. I just strung up that thin line behind me over there.
Yeah,
this thing is absolutely amazing. I'm using 11s, and you can imagine stretching all these 11s up and down. And if I'm starting with this, I'm usually doing 2 or 3 guitars at once, and yeah, my fingers look totally messed up afterwards. And this thing totally removed all these problems. It's now a joy to restring the guitar.
I wouldn't go that far. I still don't like it to restring guitars.
Well, I really appreciate that thought. And I want to say that I comment on your videos all the time just because they're that good. And I really enjoy, I enjoy watching every one of them. So it's fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
It's really nice.
Yeah, we decided to give this to a couple of people. And
do you have a list?
I have a list.
Santa's list.
Martin's good boys list.
Santa Martin.
Yeah. We've decided for the top 3 commenters, and you were way ahead on top. Second place is BC Rich 581.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun.
And yeah, if he contacts us, he will also get one. And number 3 is Poo Ninja on 3rd place.
Not in the stream right now. Maybe he's joining later.
So these are the top commenters.
I'm checking you.
That
you texted me this on Skype, right?
Yeah. If you want to know, do you want to know how many comments you've made?
Full transparency here.
All right, sure. Why not?
I'm not finding the
56.
56, huh?
Yeah.
How many videos?
68 with the shorts.
Yeah, I think with the shorts.
I have to go back and get the ones I haven't seen.
Offner style. Do you know what Philip's referring to?
Is he talking about mine that I had for the slide playing?
Maybe.
That had the violin-shaped body.
You said the Hofner?
Yeah, it's probably the green one where you tested the color. Because I don't have a Hofner style body guitar, and I have no mini guitar project.
I think he's talking about that one. That one is finished. That one is finished a long time ago, but I have removed the roller bridge on it. Hey Terry, thanks for joining. Yeah, and other than the top commenters, we also decided for channels that really helped us this year. For 3 channels.
The shout-outs. Shout-out masters.
From Ben Coombs, Music Therapy Lass, and Krena. Those 3 really helped us a lot this year. Ben always gave us really nice shout-outs.
I think when we were 10 subscribers and less, he already gave us some shout-outs.
Yeah.
When we posted the first videos. So that was really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really great about doing stuff like that, And he's done the same for me, and I never really, like I said, I never really set out to be making videos and have a channel. It just happened kind of by accident.
And all of a sudden, you're on regular on streams.
Go figure. Well, yeah, my wife was really excited when I told her that I was going to be on your show, because she's like, "You're going to be on a stream in Austria?"
Oh yeah.
we used to vacation in Salzburg.
Oh, cool! Nice city. Or have you been to Salzburg, the city? Or-
Yeah, we were in the army in Germany back in the 90s. And so we would on our vacation, especially at Christmas time, we would come down and do into wow, why can't I figure this out? But we would go into Bavaria and spend some time, and then we'd do a whole day in Salzburg.
Ah, okay. It's a really beautiful city. It's a 4 hours drive from here. We're in the west, close to Switzerland.
Lots of culture also in Salzburg.
Yeah, sure. Mozart, or Mozart, as we say in German. And
There's Pooh.
Hey,
Thanks, Pooh. Have you noticed, Pooh? You're the number 3 top commenter on our channel. And if you want, hit us a mail.
Oh, I don't want to hide it.
Hit us a mail on our channel. On the information, you can contact us.
Yeah, we have the email address. Our Gmail address is posted. It's available on the channel side.
And I will send you one of these as well, if you like them.
Do you mean because of the hats, Julia? Or because Martin's giving away the gifts? The Christmas market. Oh yeah, reminder from Les. Stream tonight, 7:30 Pacific.
I'm looking forward to that. His Christmas giveaway series has been really cool.
String stretcher. Yes, Terry. You know it?
Of course, Terry would know, right?
This thing is amazing.
Santa Martin gift number 1. So,
you use fingers?
Pooh, this one's much better.
This one is really much better.
I didn't believe it myself, but then I got this. It's much better and much nicer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Much nicer
Contact
to
us.
your hands as well.
Contact us, you get one. And Les, you're getting one as well. For all the shout outs and support.
Yeah.
Wasn't Les's stream the first one where you've been live?
Yes.
Was it with the 335?
Yes, it was with the
mod shop.
First, it was the mod squad.
Mod squad.
And
mod shop
then
on
in
Sunday.
the upcoming week, I've been on it again with the 335.
Yeah, true.
Thanks, Johnny Bean. Yeah, and we've decided to give more of these away. So the first 3 today in the chat will get one, and we have 3 separated for also some regulars in our chat. Philip, if you want one of those, hit me up. Franz, we'll also give one to you. And yeah, Rody is usually also always here when we are having premieres. So if Rody wants one, and
watches the rebroadcast,
contact us as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
Do you have any other ideas? Or do you have a list as well?
Well, strings can be a really good gift if you know what kind of strings that person already uses.
Yeah. Not only that,
always need strings.
I think if you know the person well, throw him off with a pack of the strings that he usually uses and one that he does not use, and you think that
he should be.
He should be, yeah.
These are the ones you really need.
Yeah, or just something to try out, something completely different. For example, I'm usually using really heavy gauges with 30, really heavy. It's an overstatement, I think. With 13s on my acoustic and 11s on my electrics. So, yeah, if someone would give me some strings like Billy Gibbons uses, I would try them. I want to see how that works out.
Is he using 7s?
Yeah, 7s.
You would break them.
I couldn't imagine 7s because I got to be careful when I wind the E string on a 9 on the high E.
Yeah.
Because I've been there before where I've strung it up and I went to stretch the string and just snapped it.
Yeah, it happened to me as well with the 9s. I bought some packages of extra 9s, just the high E string.
Yeah, just the high E string.
Because I managed to break two of those last year or so.
Yeah.
It happens.
I started with 10s and had 10s on everything. And then Ben was always talking about 9s. So I tried a set of 9s on my thin line telly and liked them, but there was something I couldn't just put my finger on it. So I went to 9.5s to 44s. And that's what
How are they? Do you like them? How are those? Do you like them?
Yeah, I like them. It's a little bit more heft on the high strings.
Mm-hmm.
And you get that resonance on the E string that you still with the 44 instead of the 42, right? So I kind of like that. I like the deeper sound. And then I just went and got these. These are a 9 to 46 for my pure SSE.
Okay.
And I was in the chat, and I think it was BC Rich.
The heavy bottom.
No, it's Brad Guitar Miller was saying, because I was telling him, the 10s feel like barbed wire on the PRSSE to me. And so, so I was going to put 9s on it. And then he's like, no, what you really want to do is you want to put the 9s to 46. So you get that really deep sounding, low E string. And so I went, and that was actually one of the reasons why I was in Guitar Center looking at that Gretsch, was because I went to go get these.
Okay.
So
I have a set of 9.5s in the back in my cupboard, and 11s, because Martin and Krenner use 11s on most of their guitars, and they always said to me, try those, because I have 10s on most of the guitars except for the Strats. I use 9s on Strats usually. I just like the feel of that better. But I have to try the 9.5s on the Strat, because as you said, it's the same scale length with the Telly, where you have the 9.5.
Yeah. Well, I've got 9.5s on both my Tellys now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really like that. I think that's it. To me, it feels right for the Telly. On my Strat, I have 10s.
Do you have floating trem on the Strat?
No, mine's decked. It's not. I don't have it floating. It's just sitting right on the body.
Okay, yeah, it's a hassle with the floating, because I'm really afraid to change the string gauge, because of it will mess up the balance.
Yeah, it'd be tougher. You might have to change springs, but it's just one gauge, so maybe not.
Ninja's playing a half step down with 10 to 56. Oh wow, that's a heavy bottom, or even 60s on the low E. Half step down and drop. So 1.5 maybe that would work with 60s.
We have some new guys here.
T. Ricky,
welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome.
And there's Krenner.
And Krenner.
There's Krenner. He's been working on a project of his.
Dremel duty.
Yeah.
Dremel duty.
Really well or really badly.
Krenner, you will also get one of those. And as a reminder for all the new ones that have joined, the first 3 to contact us on our channel's email. You find it on the information page on our channel. Can also get one of those.
Just write us an email.
It's a tool to stretch your strings, so you don't need your fingers. Yeah. So it does not hurt your fingers.
Exactly. So more gift ideas. Did you get a lot of guitar gifts in the last couple of years?
What
right,
was really
slow it down a little bit. Maybe it'll get better. The Dremel.
That's good.
But Krena, you will have to pick it up.
Extra condition for Krena.
Extra condition for Krena and for France.
Where were we?
Yeah.
Gifts you got.
I got.
Yeah.
What was really cool was the gift you gave me once.
For Christmas. Birthday.
For birthday.
Yeah,
but
it's
I think
almost
it's
the same for you.
Yeah. I think there's not much difference, right?
Your birthday is right after Christmas.
Yeah.
It feels still like Christmas.
But even if it's in June, you can give the same presents on a birthday as on Christmas. So
true.
Yeah. You gave me once these cards with licks on it.
I have everything. It's not prepared. It's always here. Yeah, it's like classic blues licks, and it's like playing cards. And you have some text on this side. It's in German, but yeah, it's just an explanation and from which part of the song it is. And here's it's tapped.
Oh, that's cool.
And when I saw that, Blues Licks, I just was reminded of you and had to buy this for you. That's pretty cool. And did you get a guitar ever, like as a gift?
I gifted myself a guitar.
Well,
pretty much, yeah. My wife allowed me to buy a guitar.
That's a gift. When they
feels like a gift.
That is a gift.
The stamp of approval.
The stamp of approval for two really nice guitars. Yeah.
Which one?
The Martin.
Ah, okay.
And this year the National.
True.
So yeah, the two most expensive guitars actually that I'm having. Yeah.
Reaper. What's Reaper again? Is that a recording software?
Yeah.
It's a DAW.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're using Studio One when we were recording because that came free with the Spark. But I don't have experience with Reaper.
Julia's got a good question.
That's a good one.
This one?
Yeah.
When you get a plectrum as a present, is it something you would still be happy about as a guitar player, or more like, collection kind of thing? There are so many different kinds.
It also depends on what kind of plectrum.
What I really like, I just got a couple of new plectrums for myself. These Dunlop USA flow picks.
Mm.
And they feel really nice. And you can get, that's a great gift idea, I would say. You can get those variety packs. And you just have a bunch of materials, bunch of sizes and thicknesses. And I think that's pretty cool to try out. Because there's one 3 millimeters. That thing's huge. Wow. I don't know how to play with it. It feels so weird. It's like holding a stone almost.
Yeah,
but it's fun to try, and it sounds different. It changes the sound of the guitar drastically.
And I think that's the kind of thing that, you won't necessarily go buy a bunch of different kind of picks yourself. But, so we tend to, we go with one, or we hear about one and we get that and we just use it out of habit, right? So a good variety of different kinds of picks to try out I think would be pretty cool.
Cool. Thanks, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Yeah, I think picks is something. Picks that you usually do not use are probably more special and more interesting as a gift than it's the picks you use all the time and a pack of those.
Reminds me, I also gifted you a pick once.
Yeah.
A thumb pick.
Oh, I love those Black Mountain picks.
Yeah, it's a Black Mountain. I bought two. I'm not using mine, but yeah, Martin's using his, so it was not.
I
Didn't go to waste.
I started using mine now with the National.
Slide.
Yeah, I like using it on the acoustic. Yeah, and they've got different ones now. They make a variety of thicknesses, right? So that was the original, and it's a thicker one. They've made some more medium thickness picks now, and so he's kind of branched out. And you can buy a variety pack from him.
Yeah, and what's also cool with picks is there are some out there with some special logos and
the Pick of Destiny from the Tenacious D movie. That's also pretty cool.
How do you spell it? Memorabilia picks.
Yeah, with artist pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, friends brought me, they were on holiday in Sweden, and I'm not an ABBA fan, but they were in an ABBA museum, and they brought me a pic with the ABBA on it. So it's just a nice present for a guitar player. That's cool.
Yeah, I think picks are a good thing. Also, yeah,
it's not a big investment, but it's really cool to try something new.
Yeah,
and there are many materials.
Yeah, just to try out. Maybe you find something new that you prefer to what you're usually using, or it makes you play different.
Makes you play differently, and I also think it's probably the cheapest way to change the sound of your guitar, because I have this. I'm really digging the Dunlop picks at the moment. I have this. What are they called? Prime tone, as well. You can see it like this, and they are extremely bright. They add a lot of treble to the sound, and if you want that, these picks are awesome for that. The sculptured prime tone picks. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I was using that green Dunlop pick for a while until I lost it. It came as a gift inside an amp when I bought the amp. The pick was in there. I was like, I really like those, but I still haven't bought any yet. And then I bought another amp, and an orange Dunlop. I'm pretty sure this is a Dunlop pick, but it's old enough to where everything's worn off it, so you can't tell for sure.
But there's no logo on it anymore.
No, not anymore.
But, you also your number one kind of pick plectrum, right?
Yeah, my number one are the ones from Lawrence. It's the LPD pedals, the Chess 3 XL sized.
Are these?
Is this the XL sized or the? Yeah, this looks like the XL. Yeah,
I think the material on those
it's a little tiny one.
Oh yeah, it's a smaller one.
It's a smaller red. He has the.
Oh yeah, that's a.
He has the normal Chess 3 size and the XL, and the XL is about the size of the prime tone you're having.
Yeah, they're pointy in the front.
And I use those in the pick clip.
Pretty much exclusively, right?
Yeah, the Chris Broderick pick clip.
Ah, yeah. And when Krenner was visiting us, he was buying a couple of those. And then he gave me one of his. This one's pretty nice too. It's pretty round, so it's warmer. It's not that bright, and the material, it's just it says Dunlop 500. The pick, but it's a nice warm round sound. It's perfect. It's good for Krenner, of course, with his jazzy tone.
It's one of those things that there are so many different options to get a variety as a gift is really cool, because then you really you can really explore, and it's not something you would normally do for yourself.
Yeah,
you tend to stick with what we know.
Usually you find something you like and think, oh, this is fine, I stay with this, and no need to venture anywhere else. And once someone drops by and say, hey, try these, maybe you find something you like way more.
Yeah, exploring. So Charles,
those are his favorites. That blue pick you were showing, Craner was saying it's his favorite.
Yeah, it's purple. Maybe it didn't come across on the camera.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah.
It's purple. The light shows it's still blue.
We have the light set up here, and it's pretty bright, so it's changing the color a bit. Charles, did you get any guitar-related gifts?
This year, no. I think my wife just thinks I've bought enough. especially with all the parts rolling in for the telly.
Okay.
Well, she stopped asking, how many do you have? So that's good.
She gave up.
Well, my wife didn't get the whole guitar thing and why I needed more than one. And so, then I did the LP, the LP Junior project, and she thought that was really cool that, I could take it from that to that. And then after she saw, and I'm of course in the process of doing the Fabric Top Strat as well. And when she saw the telly that I put together, she was really impressed. I was like, okay, fine. She's like, I get it now. And so she doesn't ask me about how many I have anymore, but it's okay. If you get something new, something else has got to go. So a little bit of a change in attitude there.
I think you're raising or you're opening a good topic there. All this modding, it's also, you said guitar tools already, maybe pickups. There's also, if you know or want something to try out, maybe pickups and parts, locking tuners maybe as well could be a really nice gift.
I think with pickups you have to know what the person likes,
or maybe it's really just trying something different. Not always El Nico 2, for example.
I don't know. Getting a pickup can kind of be, it depends on the person. It's got to be someone that really likes to tinker with their stuff. Mm-hmm. Because if not, if it's a person that doesn't really like to work on their guitar too much, then that can be seen as a chore.
True. That's true. But if you're like modding and tinkering, but it's not really an easy gift if you're not familiar or not in the...
Exactly. You got to know what you're buying too. It's like, and so some of the more common gifts are a lot easier to go with.
Oh, gas versus WAF.
Wife acceptance factor. That was good.
I love that.
That's a really great one.
That is going to be all over YouTube now. You watch.
WAF, the wife acceptance factor. Yeah, when it's getting crowded in the basement or the living room, right?
Yeah,
guitars everywhere.
Well, it was funny. I moved my one of my acoustics out to the living room, and I thought for sure my wife was going to complain about it. And it's been sitting out there for about 3 months now.
Nice.
So I'm working into the other rooms of the house.
To spread them everywhere. I think Phil McKnight said he's having guitars everywhere, right? In the bathroom as well, and toilet, and almost everywhere guitars are hanging.
Slow and silent invasion.
I have one upstairs. I'm working from home a lot. Who doesn't nowadays? Mm-hmm. And I have a small acoustic upstairs as well. And in the living room, I'm having an Ibanez. And that one is plugged in, or I have to say the other way around. A headphone amp is plugged into that guitar, which brings me to another gift idea. The Mustang Micro. I think that's an awesome gift, because you can play it with headphones. You don't disturb anyone. So the wife acceptance factor is probably pretty high, because you're not making a lot of noise.
It does not take up much space.
It doesn't take up much space. It's always plugged into the guitar. And I think the Mustang Micro is a great sounding little device, and I like it a lot. I always use it upstairs. I don't have an amp with a speaker upstairs. It's always just the Mustang Micro. Have you tried that one, Charles?
No, I when it first came out, I was like, this can't be good. This being this small, right? It can't be any good because you've seen like the Vox one, and you've seen a lot of these little headphone ones, and there's
I don't like those. I tried them.
I'm sorry.
I tried them. I bought one of those cheaper ones. I think they go for $20-$30, and they're crap compared to the Mustang Micro.
Yeah, and so now that I've seen a couple videos on it, and it's kind of making around on the YouTube channels. I know Dylan Talks Tone did a really good one with it, and so it's something I'm kind of interested in, but I just have a hard time paying over $100 for something this small.
Yeah, you know what you mean.
I'll give you for example. I think I have a big PV Bandit 65, and I paid $60 for it. So paying $100 for is like this.
Yeah. Okay.
I about 150 into both the Electar and the Princeton 650 back there. So again, paying 100 and something for something. So I'm cheap. I'm cheap anyway, but. So
yeah, it's hard to justify to spend that amount on a small, tiny headphone amp. Yeah,
but using it, the wife might have a problem with buying it, but once she realizes the benefit of the quiet in the house while you're using it, your wife's acceptance factor probably goes up quite a bit.
Yeah, and you can use it also for recording. I think. The video we have on our channel about the Mustang Micro was one of the first ones that came out because I got it really early in March this year, and it was one of our first successful videos, I would say. Looking back now, it has roughly 6,000 views or so, 5,800, I think, around that. And
I have to look it up.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, I like it a lot. I think the tones are pretty good. Depends on the headphones as well, of course. If you use cheap headphones, it's not coming across probably the simulation, but it's a cool device. I like it.
It's on my list. It's on my list of things to look at if the opportunity arises.
You would probably, for a small compact amp, you would probably go for the Spark 40, right, as a gift.
Yeah, but that one is a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, but extremely versatile.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing practice amp.
Yeah, and for recording as well.
For recording, you can also use it, and yeah, I like it a lot.
Well, there are a lot of extra features with that, and that's another one I've been kind of looking for, but I'm looking to pick it up used.
Yeah.
They should be on the used market because they sold a ton.
I figure next year they'll be all over the place and you can pick them up real cheap.
Yeah, probably. Wall hangers, that's also a nice idea because you can use more space in the house to buy more guitars.
But then there is, again, the wife acceptance factor.
If it's a pretty guitar, I think it's cool to have it on the wall. It's like decoration.
Yeah, that's what Phil said. How he got away with it was his wife would pick the pretty ones to hang.
See?
Yeah. Still,
the beautiful tops, like a nice flame top. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah. My wife does not want any more wall hangers on the wall, so I'm limited there.
Yeah, I figured I might get a couple for in here. I'm out of space on my rack, so.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah, the Vasacraft headphones are way more expensive.
Yeah, but that would be a cool gift. It's not something I'd buy myself, but that would be a cool gift.
But in the end, it's not so much different from the Mustang Micro.
No.
It's also
Which
a
one?
headphone amp in
The Waza.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Waza headphones.
How much is that one? 200, 300?
250, I think, or something like this.
pretty
Don't
much.
know from the top of, but you have headphones with it directly, so
Mhm.
there's that. The good quality headphones.
340 euros.
Okay, 340 even. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
So you're not supposed to look it up until you really want it. Then you don't have a choice anymore.
Then you need to buy it. Do you know about those codes?
I don't know, to be honest.
Bots, maybe. I don't know. No idea.
VA Vask Tech.
Never heard of it.
VASF Tech. Do you know something about this, Charles?
No, I've never seen that before.
Weird. Cheers.
Cheers.
For us, it's almost 10 in the evening. So it's time for a little bit of whiskey.
Well,
So
I wish I could do
refreshment
that, but
shaped object, would you say, right?
I've got a meeting to go to in about 10 minutes, so that wouldn't work out for me.
Probably better without whiskey. Or most likely better.
Oh, I'm sure the meeting would be better if I had the whiskey, yeah.
Depends on the meeting. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else do we have?
So we had tuners. We had pedals. I mean, with pedals, we didn't go into detail there. I think with pedals, you can also, there are budget pedals, a lot of them actually. So you can also try some effects, like if you don't have a delay, just pick one up of those micro pedals for $30 or so, just to try out if you like the effect or not. If you don't like it, you can sell it off. And
What about locking tuners?
Sorry?
What about a set of locking tuners?
Locking tuners?
Yeah. Set of locking tuners. But then again, you really have to know what
You'd have to
guitar.
know about their guitars, yeah.
Yeah.
For that, pedals and cables is easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cable, silent plug cable.
The silent plug cable, yeah. The one.
That thing is really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
With this mechanism, so it's not making this crackling noise.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
This whiskey.
It's a single cask.
Kaolila, 8 years old.
In a red wine barrel. Yeah. It's a port wine. Port wine, I think.
Port wine.
Yeah. No, Portuguese. Red wine barrique. Yeah.
Ah.
Now I've got it.
What I also like as a gift is like this merchandise stuff. T-shirts.
Yes.
Sweaters.
Yeah.
All right.
Hats. I have a Fender hat upstairs. Stuff like that. I think you can't go wrong with that. If you know someone really loves Fender and they have a lot of merchandise stuff, I think it's cool to have that one as well. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
know your gear, the shirts, just stuff like that. I think that's something I got a couple of times already, like T-shirts with guitars on it, and I always like that a lot. And
It's like, a good strap is good too.
You got a strap once, right?
Yeah, right.
Custom made.
That was probably the coolest gift ever. Franz
Handmade.
Yeah, Franz and his then girlfriend made me that strap that I'm having with the Peregrine Falcon for the 355, the leather strap.
One of a kind.
Yeah, handmade, made the Falcon on top of it.
Well, Martin and Lucas, it's at that time where I've got to go, but I want to thank you for having me on. I had a ball with you guys. And
thanks very much for joining. We had a lot of fun as well.
Thanks for coming to our show.
All right.
You're always welcome to come again.
I'm sorry?
You're always welcome to come again.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But definitely thank you for having coming on. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Thanks
And
a
I'll
lot.
catch the rest
Everyone
on
who
the-
hasn't, subscribe to Charles as well, please.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, House of Twang.
House of Twang, thanks for joining.
All
Christmas
right, had
tree.
to shout him out before I left. All right, you guys take care.
Take
Thank you
care.
again.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye, Charles.
All right.
Full screen. Terry, we're still live. It's just Charles has a meeting at 3, so he had to leave. But yeah, we can still go on. More gift ideas.
So, yeah. Terry, do you want to join? Do you have time?
Martin wants a guest. Do you have his email address?
You have him on Instagram.
All
We
right.
have him.
True. Is that yes or no?
I'm not sure.
More gift ideas. More gift
Yeah.
ideas. What would you be happy to get as a gift?
I also think what you've bought recently as a really cool thing as a gift.
Fun.
These cards for the chord progressions. Chord
The chord files.
chord files.
That's pretty cool as well, yeah. I saw that one on Instagram. It's intended for songwriters. You can pick a key, and then it suggests, no, it doesn't suggest, it tells you which chords you can play in this key and which you can add in, like secondary dominance and for a modal interchange. And
how you have to return that it sounds good.
exactly. So you're not always playing the same key and sticking to the same pentatonic, maybe. It's just to try something new. And we definitely have to try that when we jam the next time, so we can find a new chord progression that's maybe cool sounding, and then try it out. All right.
Next time.
Not at the moment. Yeah, no problem. This is our 4th stream now. It's been always I'm not sure, the 3rd Thursday in the month, something like that.
Usually it's the 3rd. We will look to not interfere with 5-watt work.
With bigger channels and bigger streams. So next one in January for sure. I need to manage that. Gift ideas.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me look around.
This says Star Wars toys. The Lego head.
Oh yeah, I have some Lego Star Wars heads.
Talking about Lego.
Oh yeah, I think I can't zoom in. Probably. No. I have to pick it up.
If you like Lego, I think this thing is really cool, but it's also expensive. And he's showing the
not so cool part.
The not so cool part. The amp is amazing. That has so many details.
It has a full switch, of course. This part's really cool. All the details. And you can take this part off here as well. You can see the tubes. This one's red, so it's heated up, ready to play.
Yeah.
It's just the attention to detail is so cool. And it was a lot of fun building it. And I really like to have this Lego stuff as a decoration in the background. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, Pooh. It is larger than it looks on pictures. Yeah. Does not come across on pictures. that it's this large actually.
What? The best way to play your pentatonic lick without disturbing anyone is without your strings on. Yeah, would make a lot of noise. There are these exercise tools like with only a couple of frets. Have you seen those for silent practice, or if you're traveling, maybe it's like just this segment of a guitar neck?
But I'm not so sure if this one is really good.
Thanks, Charles.
Thanks, Charles.
Have a good meeting.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't suggest something like this.
No, I prefer to practice silently on the guitar, just not plug it in at all if I'm not having a headphone amp or a amp with headphones out. But yeah, gifting amps is not that easy in general. Like bigger amps, like Bass Breaker, for example.
And there's also, again, the wife acceptance factor.
Because of the size. Yeah, maybe small amps, the Vox MV50.
Yeah.
Just looking at that one. Can you pick it up? It's so tiny. It weighs half a kilo. And it's a hybrid amp. Maybe you've seen the review about it. I think it looks cool.
A boss pedal for comparison right here. Yeah. It's about
tiny, and
same size.
This thing is loud.
Yeah.
If it's plugged in a
from the height.
Did we plug in at the rehearsal space in your big cab, or was there another cab? I can't remember, but it was pretty loud.
There was another cab. It was not mine.
Not yours.
No.
But a 1x12, I think.
Yeah. Wasn't it?
Was it 2x12?
The other Vox that was there is, I think, a 2x12.
That's pretty cool. And if you use it with an 8 ohms speaker, a cabinet, it has 25 watts. So it's pretty loud. Pretty loud.
Modeling mini amps. Well,
modeling mini amps like Fender or Katana. No, that's not a mini amp. What's considered a mini amp again? Like the Choyo? The Choyo stuff? The band amp?
I'm not sure.
a real job, maybe, yeah.
Oh, so we're starting with the bass player,
the bass
jokes.
Hide my bass. I have a bass in the background. Damn, need to hide it.
Yeah, but with amps,
it's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, a modeling amp. The price factor speaks for being a gift, because your JTM is not really the gift price. Maybe one of the smaller ones.
How about plugins for a DAW or?
Yeah, sure. I have no idea how much they cost. I'm not using any plugins. Do you know?
I haven't used them yet either. But lately there have been for the, what is it called, from the guys that also do the Spark Positive Grid. What is it that offers?
I had the Zombie as well, Pooh, but it just didn't get a lot of playtime, because when I was looking for that metal tone, I was just sticking to the Iron Ball. But I think it really shines when you have like a tube screamer or an overdrive in front of it. Then the Zombie, it's really great sounding, pretty cool.
Bias FX, do they call it?
Can I just set amplitude 5 is great, but quite expensive.
Yeah.
And you can buy plugins for Amplitude.
Yeah. For example, if you know someone has Amplitude, yeah, Bias FX 2 is currently $150. Bias Amp 2 is also $150.
That positive grid stuff.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the positive grid stuff, for example.
They have great modeling. I mean, I just know it from the Spark, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I really like
Great
these
tones.
edge of breakup tones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do the job there really well.
Better than other modelers.
Yeah, the Nux.
Mm. Nux?
Nux.
Yeah, I think Nux.
Nux
Nux.
MG30. That one, I can't really bond with that edge of breakup tone. That's, but with the MG30, what I'm doing, we have that one.
Thanks for joining, Pooh. Bye.
Thanks, Pooh. My boss, yeah, he set up a whole rehearsal room for us where we can practice with headphone amps and headphones. And there we have the Nux MG30. And what I'm doing there is I just use the effects loop and go in with the 68.
68, right?
Yeah.
For the
right into to the speaker simulation, and yeah, way better. That's something the thing can really do well
as a pedal platform.
Yeah,
that's cool. What do you think of cheap guitars? Let's say really cheap guitars, like Affinity Squire guitars. Do you think that's a good gift? Would you be happy to get an Affinity? I mean, if you're talking, I need a telly.
I personally would be really happy because I would have another modding project.
Yeah, that's true.
So
maybe P90 in the neck. Just some Dremel action.
Yes. Speaking of that, I got from my wife confirmed that I can do a new project. Everything is ordered already, and yeah, we'll have the Baja Tele with interchangeable control plates.
It's not just another mod platform or mod project, it's another guitar.
Yeah.
Interchangeable
control plates with different wirings. So what I'm going to do is one control plate with the broadcaster wiring.
What's special about that again? I forgot.
It's the Esquire wiring with a blend that you're having. You can blend in the second pickup to it. So
okay, yeah,
very different
than standard telewiring.
Yeah, and also the Esquire wiring itself, which has just the bridge pickup.
Yeah.
One without tone, one with fixed capacitor, I think, and one with tone control. Not quite sure.
It's so weird. This. One pickup, but three
positions. 3 positions, and yeah, I'm gonna do as usual. A wiring tutorial for all of those, and then we can do a comparison in the same guitar how they sound. What's the difference? Well, obviously the Esquire and the Broadcaster had hotter bridge pickups.
But you're not changing the pickups.
I'm not
you're
changing
just
the
wiring.
Just the wiring, see what it does also on a normal tele. And I will do this with quick connectors, so I can really just screw the top plate off, unconnect everything.
We have to time that. We have to shoot a video where would you just show how quickly you can change that. Unscrew and put it in.
All 3.
Yeah.
Or just from one to another.
One to another, I would say.
Okay.
It's of course it's different than those Swiss-made guitars where you can just put the pickups in.
Yeah, well, it's not a pickup swap. It's a wiring swap.
It's different. It's even more unique. I've never heard about a wiring swap like this. So it's a really cool idea. I need to get the telly now just to visualize it. So what you want to do is just take this part off, right?
Yep. Those 2 screws, screw it off, play it out, other plate in.
But you have
That's it.
selector switches, you have separate knobs, so it's just drop in.
It's just drop in.
Okay.
Take it out, drop in, take it out.
Such a cool idea.
So, yeah. I somehow felt the urge when I've seen Charles doing his Telecaster build to do the
But he has the Baja wiring, right? 4-way position.
he has 4-way, but he does not have the out-of-phase switching.
The S, is it S1?
Yeah, it's not the S1 switch that he's having. Yeah, and yeah, I wanted to do either a broadcaster or Esquire type wiring and see how that one sounds. And yeah, I'm not allowed to have another guitar.
So another wiring.
So I've decided to go with the wiring.
It's a cool project.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Another great gift. I was just looking at the trio here. Is I think a looper pedal. Something similar. What's the full name? Trio plus band creator plus looper. That's pretty handy as well if you're playing by yourself and you don't have any guitars. You can actually loop the guitar parts, so you have a rhythm guitarist. You can have the bass parts and the drums, so it's almost like a full band mix, and you can solo over it. And I'm using that pretty regularly when Martin's not around. That's a really cool tool. And this one's the Plus. I think there's a smaller one as well, or just a small looper.
When we're talking about this, looper as a practice tool, what came to my mind is lessons. Being online lessons or courses or in-person lessons.
It's a great idea, actually, because now that you mention it, some online lessons, some online teachers like Justin Guitar, they have the course is free, but you can buy books that accompany the course, and you can buy the song books as well. So for beginners, that's a great gift, just for the starter course, or for an expert or a proficient player, there can be like technique master classes or something like that. Apia, yeah. What's the budget there? 3.5K, 4K, Ibanez.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't say no to Apia. I mean, I'm not sure. It has a Floyd Rose, but yeah, let's try it. Why not? I mean, yeah, I love Ibanez guitars, so Apia would be great. But
or Jeff McAlane also sells lessons. You can have on his page, I think he has Skype lessons where you can
in-person lessons, not pre-recorded.
Yeah,
in-person.
I think something like this would be totally amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely cool. True. Would help a lot, of course.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good idea. And yeah, a wide variety as well.
Maybe 3,400 away.
Still far away. Pretty far.
Yeah. Yes, such lessons, I think that would be an amazing gift.
Truefire, yeah, that's Keith is always
Keith, Jeff McAlane has
working with them.
Courses there.
He's having his courses there, yeah.
Tommy Emmanuel has courses there.
Did you try one of those, or are there any free trial courses?
I think there were free trial courses.
Okay,
I've tried a little bit there. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure. a structured course makes sense, but there are many free resources on the internet.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I think maybe personal teacher experiences, either by Skype or streaming or really in person, sitting next to a teacher, might be even more beneficial.
Yeah, I think so too. That's the ideal thing. Also, well, it depends on where you are in your guitar journey as well, a little bit.
Yeah.
What I have bought for myself were from Lick and Riff guitar courses.
Oh, you bought courses there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I bought courses
Cool.
there. The ear training course, for example, and the rhythm course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should use them more often. But the ear
It's all a matter of time.
the ear training course was really great. Helped me a lot
Mm-hmm.
on that one.
That's true. You sometimes text me, I was picking up this melody, and now you're able to play it just from hearing it.
Yeah, that helped
cool.
a lot. Yeah,
it's great practice. Pick up melodies and stuff by ear. Gift cards.
Yeah,
obviously. That's absolutely a classic. And don't forget the local music shops.
Yeah.
I didn't get gift cards for Thomann. Well, I did as well, but I got a gift card once for Adi from my father-in-law. And that was just when the guitar shop opened. Then he got a gift card for me for my birthday. It wasn't Christmas, but yeah. And it was also a chance to go to this new shop. And with the gift card, you obviously have to go there at a certain point in time. And for that, it's cool. And for my 30th birthday, where I bought this American Professional, the Strat. It's behind Martin, you can't see it.
Yeah.
That one, the HSS. I got from my family, I got many gift vouchers or gift cards from the shop, so I can buy it or at least pay for.
Yeah, I think there
part of it.
There, it's good if you talk with other people who are gifting this person, so you can put the gift cards together from the same store.
Yeah, T. Ricky, I totally agree. It's just the interaction, the dialogue is different. I took lessons for some time. I had to stop because then we had a kid and I didn't have, unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to still go there and meet Martin and with all the stuff. So I stopped with the course. I still have the books I bought for going to the teacher, going to the lessons. And yeah, it was cool. It's still, I didn't go there for, I think it was a couple of months, but it still helps. It's just picking up where you're lacking and where you have to pay attention to. I still have it in the back of my mind.
And it's someone else directly looking at what you're doing and telling you when you're doing a mistake, stop.
Yeah.
Grab it somewhere different, or this one is better. You have some tension over there. Do you feel it? Place your hand somewhere different.
Yeah. When you're having bad habits, it really can point at it and say, no, it's this is the problem.
Try this.
Yeah.
Turn it a little bit this way, and
helps a lot.
I've noticed this with Franz as well when he was here the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you play a lot?
We played a lot. I think we played almost every evening.
Cool.
I think 2 or 3 evenings, not
blues shuffle all night long.
Yeah, drilled the blues shuffle into him. Yeah, it's not that easy when you're a beginner.
No, the rhythms, it's not the straight rhythm.
Yeah,
you have to get used to it to get the feel right.
Yeah, and it was quite obvious that when we had it over Skype that I could not place his finger or his hand in a different position, so he has it easier to grab it.
Exactly. That would be absolutely sad, Philip, you're right. For some poor folks, it happens. Did you always get 2 gifts? Because okay,
I did.
it's just only a couple of days between, but
Yeah,
it's fair. It's fair.
for me it's 4 days in between.
Yeah, enough time.
Yeah,
I was just thinking of maybe if you have an affordable guitar, they often, or even the more expensive ones, they don't always come with a gig bag or a case. It's also something that makes sense. I mean, you're visiting me, you're coming here almost every week, and you always need the case or a gig bag, something, and sometimes it's raining, sometimes now it's snowing, maybe.
Yeah.
So you need something good to bring your gear along. It's also something.
It's also a good.
I think those I don't have one, but those mono cases, I think it's called mono, those are pretty high quality. And that's would also make a great gift, I think.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm always looking around. I don't find my gig bag. I mean, if you're not leaving the house a lot, it's not too bad.
So a happy late birthday
to who? Oh yeah, it's been last week. Happy belated birthday, last Wednesday. I mean, yeah, last week's Wednesday. Cool.
Yeah, no, I've heard of this problem a lot, that people that have around Christmas, have birthday around Christmas, that they get just one present on Christmas for both. Yeah, with my family, I can really say this has never happened to me.
Good. It's not your fault.
There were exceptions to it, but I knew it because the whole family got together for Christmas and birthday to help me buy a moped.
Okay.
Yeah, so a
a big present,
50cc bike. So when I was 16, so yeah, that one was so big that it was totally understandable. Yeah.
True, yeah. And more gift ideas. I think we've covered so many different things. Tuners. I mean, to tune your guitar, locking tuners to put on your guitar, tools to set up your guitar, for example, or for convenience, the string stretcher.
Still haven't received any mails.
All the guys who get one, contact us. So we can get your address and send it out.
There are still 3 first of the chat as well.
The top commenters, the top live stream attendance, and the 3 first of today's stream, today's chat,
and the 3 channels that helped us,
and the 3 supporters.
So up to 12.
Up to 12 if they get in touch.
Yeah,
absolutely. Where were we? Strings, picks, covered that, pedals, wall hangers, cases, guitars. So yeah, we covered the Thomann website, merchandise, merchandise like shirts and stuff, lessons, and practice tools, concerts, of course. Maybe one day we can go. We still have cards for the Pearl Jam tour, right? Is that still valid?
Yeah.
When's the tour? I'm not sure.
Next year, June, I think.
I hope.
Yes. It should be in Zurich.
Twice. Yeah. But yeah, concerts. That's live music.
Live music.
True. That's a good idea. Just as a guitar player, you're obviously a musician, so you would like to go to live music as well. I reckon. We've covered amps and guitars, practice tools like loopers and big amps, small amps. Is there anything else? Gift cards?
Not sure.
It's pretty extensive list, I would say. Plugins, software, Amplitude 5 was mentioned by Krenner. So yeah, you guys in the chat, do you still have any gift ideas you'd like to share, or any cool gifts? Any cool gifts you got yourself for birthday or for Christmas, of course. Please share. Otherwise, I would say we've covered a lot. But if you have anything to share, please post it in the chat.
Just once more with the Gmail.
Philip, the address is on our channel site,
or
Gmail,
or he's also on Instagram
or on Insta. But I didn't get a message on Insta, did I?
Cash is always good,
Not
says
yet.
Pooh. But that's not really special.
It's not a guitar-related gift.
Guitar-related.
I mean, you can convert it to something guitar-related.
Yeah,
obviously, but no, not really. Okay, good. So
let's wrap it up.
Should
we?
Or do you have any other gift ideas? We had straps as well.
Straps, yeah.
Man, we've covered everything. Pretty much. Pickups? Briefly? We touched it?
We touched it. Yeah, I would not really agree on those.
I mean, to summarize, it's not easy to get specific gifts for someone. It depends on the gift, but there's a huge variety.
Yeah.
There are like the fun gifts. There are like the more serious gifts. There are more specific gifts if you're knowledgeable of the gear and guitars.
I think with pickups, you will have to let the person know and talk with him.
Yeah, makes sense.
If he would like them.
Yeah.
That's
you
so specific.
High output metal pickups wouldn't be suitable for you, for example.
Yeah, still you need to have, you usually need to have an idea where you would put them, right?
What do you mean? Which guitar?
Yeah, and which guitar you would put them, and which guitar you're unhappy with the sound and what you want to change on it. So this is, yeah. I wouldn't know what to do if I would get pickups out of the blue, and yeah, all of my guitars have, for my taste, the perfect pickups in it. So where do I put them in?
In new guitar.
In a new guitar.
No,
yeah, in a new guitar.
That's a vicious circle. It's coming around. I have these spare pickups. Where do I put them in? I mean, I need a mod platform now. Oh, that's
Go to the wife and say, "Pretty please, I need a new guitar because I got pickups
for my pickups.
for my pickups.
I can't have them laying around here."
Yeah.
Time to play, time to practice, time to spend with your guitars. That's absolutely important.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as a gift. Yeah. Maybe talk to your family to get time off.
Yeah.
Kind
babysitter.
Babysitters. Sure.
Yeah. Babysitters.
Something like that.
So you can go on a concert or practice.
True. All right. There are, as far as I can see, no more suggestions, no more gift ideas. We've been live for almost 1.5 hours now. There's still a couple of people hanging out. Okay, that's this word common again. All right. Should we call it a day?
I have to Google what.
Yeah.
VAWR.
I'm not sure what that is.
Yes.
All right. Do you want... You're still Googling. To you too, Pooh Ninja, to everyone in the chat, happy holidays. Thanks a lot for staying with us, for hanging out with us, and for commenting under our videos, for liking our videos, and for your support. I'm I think so too, Philip. It's probably spam. So far, our YouTube journey has been a lot of fun. This year is almost over. We've been making videos now for, I think, 11 months. We started in February, something around that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're happy to have over 300 subscribers now, and we want to keep them videos coming. We already have pre-produced 2.
Yeah.
And there's one coming next Thursday about Martin's National, as a little heads up. And the last video of this year will be our top 5 gear list of the stuff we bought this year. And yeah, well, we just want to show you what are our top 5 picks. And of course, you can also, some of them could also make great gifts.
Yeah.
They're not all that expensive. Do you have anything to add?
No, not really.
All right.
Thanks, everyone. And yeah, we're really thankful for you guys that are always here with us in our streams, in our premieres, commenting. It's really fun like this, and we appreciate you a lot.
Thanks, guys. Have a great one.
Thanks.
See you. Bye.